Alright guys, today I woke up at 189. Happy about it definitely. But I just have to admit something. So last night when I was at the gym, when I was leaving the gym, I finished my workout, checked my pump, went in the sauna, did my cardio, thought about a few things. This whole time I was thinking about things and I came to a decision. Now, before I even say what it is, I'm sure you guys already can imagine what the decision is. And yes, you are correct if you thought that I chose to raise my calories. What if I said I chose to lower my calories? You guys would be so confused probably. So I chose to raise them to 3,500. Yes. So I started my 3,500 calorie intake last night and we are going to stay on that for a little while. Now my weight is starting to look good. It's been 2 days in a row 189, so that's a really good sign. And because at the end of the day, I have to remember, and you guys have to remember too, what I'm trying to do essentially is bulk. So what I ate last night was I ate 2 chicken burgers. They were 130 calories each, 20 grams of protein. So it was actually not a bad split. And I ate that on 4 pieces of 647 bread. 647 bread is like no calories. It's basically all fiber, no carbs. So I kind of use that as my cheat code still. But if you guys watch my past videos, like I said, eventually I will not want to use lower calorie options because I will eventually get to the point where I'm eating so much food, I'm intaking so much food, and I slowly get sick of eating. So I know that is going to happen, but just thinking about that makes me happy because that is far ahead and that will be down the line of the bulk hopefully. So what I also saved my calories for last night were 2 cinnamon buns. Oh no, I think 1 cinnamon bun. Now, if I want to, I could technically eat like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Nick's ice cream or what's the other brand? Halo Top ice cream. And I could kind of maybe eat 2 of those because there's some that are 220 calories each. So I could either eat 2 of those or I could just do what I've been doing, eating regular desserts, normal high calorie, little, dense desserts. Yeah, but I've been thinking that since I can still eat a lot, I might just go with the low calorie ice cream too for dessert sometimes so I have more volume of food because I can still eat a lot right now, like I've been saying. Yeah, but as you guys get to know me more, you will see that sweets are my weakness. I absolutely love sweets. After every single meal, I like to have something sweet. And in the morning, I eat, like an overnight oats. And it is very sweet. I use sugar-free syrup in it. I use a whole bunch of things. Maybe I will show you my overnight oats recipe because that's good carbs in the morning. But today, so far, while you guys are seeing this video, I have had 2,550 calories in me per se. But then before my workout, I will have about 2,700 calories in me because I have a little bit of food left to eat before I go lift. And that's a lot of food, so it's gonna be a good lift. That's the thing, since I raised my calories up even more, now I can even eat more before I go lift. And then really, as long as I have at least 700 calories, even maybe 600 calories after my workout, I can work with that. I would be good because after my workout, really all I wanted to eat is protein. And I do want to leave a little bit of calories for treats. So 600 might be a little bit tricky. I would say closer to 700, 750 I could work with. So since I am already 2,700 calories deep, that means I have about 800 calories left to my 3,500. That's not too bad, not too bad. Now let's get into my workout yesterday. So yesterday was full chest day. Yesterday before I went to the gym, I was kind of in a weird mood, bad mood if you want to say, because I was running late, 1, and 2, it was just a really long day, very busy at work, a lot of issues I had to deal with. So I wasn't in the best mood going to the gym. But once I get into it, those thoughts just wipe away. I get into my zone, my focus and my intensity starts kicking in already. So yesterday, since I was running late, I just wanted to jump right into my workout. So I started with incline bench, and normally I like to warm up incline bench, do a little bit of push downs, do some chest fly, some chest flies to warm up the chest, and even some rear delt action. And yesterday I did not warm up at all really. I just went right onto the incline bar and I just started doing. I did warm up in the sense of lightweight to heavier weight, a little bit heavier, but it was a terrible warm up. I will give it probably a 3 out of 10, and I really felt it during the workout because I just jumped right into my workout. I probably did like 3 or 4 minutes of warm ups and then just jumped right into my workout. Consequences of that led to not having a good 2 sets of incline. Now, I did incline barbell. Normally, I always do incline barbell. But I just want to say also at this gym, this incline bench is on a very, very high arc, almost like targeting my shoulders. Whenever I go to this gym, I will probably be doing incline dumbbell more often or incline Smith machine, or to see if I can find another bench somewhere for an incline barbell. But I did not love this one. No excuse with the bench. Let's put that aside. These 2 sets were really not good sets, not great sets. I had to do 2 drop sets. I just wasn't comfortable, and it definitely had a lot to do with the low amount of warm-ups too. So that is probably my biggest pet peeve when a set isn't good. I feel like I just waste my time and I waste my energy. And then as the workouts go on, I feel like, is my chest really pumped? Is my chest having a good pump? Am I having a good workout right now? So I try to really stress my chest whenever I have a bad set. That really does affect me. And yeah, so that's why I did only stay at the incline barbell for 2 sets, and then I went on to this incline, some kind of incline press machine. I really liked it. The handles were kind of really wide. That's the only thing I wasn't too fond of. You guys will see in the clips that the handles were like this thick. At one point, I was just putting my hands like this and then pushing out like that, kind of, with a closed fist. Besides that fact with the handles, it did feel really good on my chest. I went on a decently heavy weight. At this point, I was warmed up. This is when I started to feel good, and that's why warm-ups are so important. But at this set, I started to feel good. I went a decently heavy weight, and I stayed here for 3 sets with this weight. On the 3rd set, I did drop set it to 2 plates, burned out as many as I can, and then I drop set it to 1. I actually want to go back. I think I did 4 sets, same thing, same kind of drop set for the 3rd and the 4th. And then once those were complete, I went to a machine right behind me. It was another incline machine. This one I didn't like as much. It was weird how close the handles were, and that would force my hands to stay close together. I like to go wider when I'm doing chest press or bench press, anything, but my elbow's tucked in like a chicken. So then you're really hitting your chest, because if I were to go wide, I would be hitting my triceps and I would be hitting a lot of my front delts. Now, when you tuck your arms in and you keep your arms in tucked the whole way, and then you go up like that, really push with your chest, you will feel the difference and you will not feel as much shoulder pain. With this machine, that's what I still tried to do. What I didn't like about this, like I said, was that my hands were so close together. It was, I still did feel it in my chest, but it was almost like too close in, and it was like a tricep push. It was all right. I probably wouldn't go back to it. I stayed here for, I think, 3 sets, same weight for all sets. And the last one I did do a drop set. I do include a lot of drop sets, and I will try to show them in these clips too. So now at this point, I am, I think, about 8 or 9 sets of pressing in, counting those 2 BS incline sets. But I'm about 8 or 9 sets in, and then I went to this nice chest fly machine that I really liked. You guys will see in the clips. Now, I really like this one because with this machine, I'm able to move the handles. So I can either go put them straight out and come in like this, or what I can do is kind of leave my arms at an arch and then do it like this. Now, how I feel my chest more when I do these kind of flies, I like to keep my hands on an arch like this and then come in like that. What I think about is bear hugging somebody, bear hugging a big round person. if you know what I'm saying. So I just picture in my mind wrapping my arms around this big round person and then touching at the top, coming back, but keeping at an arch, keeping my arms at an arch is how I feel my chest the most in flies. When that's when I'm doing any kind of flies, mid chest focused, I'm saying. But yeah, so I stayed here. I really wanted to get a good final burnout with these, really get as much blood into my muscle as possible. I stayed here for I think 4 sets, dropped in the last one. So maybe even 5 sets. I just burned it out a lot. I've been doing a lot more volume because I have more food in me and I'm trying to grow. I'm training for hypertrophy, so that can include a certain amount of volume. I just want to say if I do a lot of volume for let's say a month, I will do the next few weeks lower volume, heavier weight. I go back and forth with it, just not to let my body get stagnant, plateau in a way. I like to change things up, shock my body, and yeah, so that I will make a video on that in its own probably. I will speak about that on its own. Once my flies were complete, I went to show you guys my chest pump. Now in this gym, I did not feel comfortable taking off my shirt. I didn't know if it was okay. I didn't want to be rude, overstep my boundaries because this is only like my 4th day in this gym. So I was kind of just showing you guys my pump with my tank top on, and my chest was still looking really good. I did a nice breath hold. You could see veins popping out all over the place. Now with this bulk, veins are still popping out. That is a beautiful sign. That's exactly what I wanted. And yeah, I did a few different poses. I did a side pose, normal wrist touching chest flex, a front double bi with that full body squeeze with the shoulders and everything, chest, you guys will see. I feel like I was looking pretty good. After showing you guys my pump, I went on and I did my calves. I did not record my calves, but like I always say, I do calves every other day and I do abs every other day. You guys should do the same thing if you have any lagging body parts. Say for example, if my forearms were lacking, I would do forearms every other day, but my forearms are pretty good, so I don't have to. And that's how I look at every muscle group. If I thought my hamstrings were a touch smaller than my quads, I would always do more hamstring sets in my leg days. But that's why I do abs every other day and calves every other day. Now guys, calories have been raised. I'm very excited because I can truly say I believe 3,500 calories is definitely a surplus. I don't know if it's probably not a big surplus, but it's a good amount of a surplus where I feel that I can maximize muscle growth with this calorie intake, and I can get a lot out of 3,500. Now, at a certain point, my body is going to get used to 3,500 calories, so I would have to adjust something, either lower my cardio or I would have to raise my calories. Now, I'm not going to lower my cardio, so eventually I'm going to raise my calories. Now, the thing is, I just don't know how long. In my mind, it should be 2 weeks as I've been doing, but because realistically, every week I'm trying to notice weight gain. That's the whole goal here. But it's all gonna tell with time. I might have to stay at 3,500 calories for 3 weeks or maybe 4 weeks. We will see. But I am super excited. I'm happy to get this bulk on a roll, baby. So the next workout is going to be full back day. I'm going to do more lat focused because my mid back is very, very developed, I will say, and my lats do need a little bit more work. So I normally do tend to lean towards the lats, more sets of lats during my back days. So my next workout is going to be a few more lat sets than my mid back. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video, baby.